welcome back. We have with us Texas artist Vo Nguyen. Vo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Now, I've known Vo for, 10 years now almost?
It's been close. Free Comic Book Day, Dragon Slayer, right? Many years past.
Wow.
No, I think this is like one of the first Comic-Paloozas, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Even before then?
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, Comic-Palooza
right.
started when, like, 2009?
Yeah, so it's...
The mall? Is that the one? No, that was after.
No. Maybe it was... Oh, it might have been a Wizard World up in Austin.
It was a Wizard. It was 7 years ago then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
You're part of my con family.
I am. All right, so we got Vo here at Comic-Palooza. Vo, extremely talented artist. But
Thank you. I don't know about that, but thank you.
Hey, I have two of your pieces of work at my place. It's Archangel, and then I got a Peter Parker, Mary Jane.
Yeah,
right.
and I was wondering who did those, so, I mean, I've always kind of wondered, and I never really asked them. Now I know.
You go. So the reason we're interviewing Vo is because you have a con coming up in June, the Greater Austin Comic Con.
Yes, Father's Day weekend, June 16, 17. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm very passionate about it. The last couple years, I felt like, there hasn't been a showcase of good cons, and especially in Austin,
Especially in Texas.
Yes. No, actually, Texas has a handful of really good shows.
This one?
Comic-Palooza, Fan Expo, and then there's Alamo City Comic Con.
Yes, I
at
love
each
that
week.
one. Love that
But
one.
Austin, has so much vibe, so much culture,
Yeah,
so many
true.
different things going on. But there's not one event that is actually something that Austin is proud of. And we have such a huge culture there.
And the thing is, you got
culture.
Wizard World that comes
Yep.
through, but I mean that one is kind
It's more
of
of a cookie cutter.
yeah, and it's owned by a big corporation, and it's not one that's just like one that's kind of put on by fans for fans.
Yeah, and I wanted to do something that I'm proud of and the local community can support, and something that's homegrown.
Well, because you've got, let's see, Kevin Sorbo, Doug Jones, John Wesley
Shipp.
Shipp, who I am excited to
Hey,
come.
the very first Flash.
Yeah.
The first Flash, and for me, Dawson's Creek's dad.
Yeah,
Dawson's dad.
he is.
It was
Yeah.
Dawson's dad. Tony Todd, Sam Jones. I mean, you've got a
Stack.
great slate.
Thank you.
People coming. You're welcome. Well, how long is it? You've had this been going on for a while. You've been trying to get this going for a while now.
I've been, because I took previously I took a year off promoting it, and now I'm doing it again. But I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
We're at movie premieres every weekend. I'm doing free sketches for people that purchase tickets, and giving out prints on top of it. So anything that we're able to do, I guess for the first year or so, I've been doing a lot of ground and pound, grassroots marketing, and then guerrilla marketing. But now, the last month and a half, we've been doing a lot of the traditional, radio, the commercials and TVs, and then on top of it, like billboards and stuff like that. But yeah, we're all over the place working with schools, local business, again, different events in the area. So recently we had an event in Pflugerville, the third largest growing city in the U.S. We had the mayor involved, and we were able to go out, and then the team, all the cosplayers that we have on our team just running around passing. We have the synergy that's going on that I feel like it's going to be an amazing event with all the positive energy within the community.
That's fantastic because Jason and I both, went to school in Austin, and
Yeah.
we.
Yes, and we were there at the same time, know a lot of the same people, and hadn't even met before. I'd say 2016.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really
When
really
did you
weird.
guys graduate?
I graduated in 2005.
Okay.
Oh, 5, yeah.
I'm a little bit older. I'm not gonna,
Yeah, about
It's okay.
1 year older.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I don't know.
Now, and you brought up a really good thing, that the fact that Austin really does have a great vibe. I mean, every weekend there's something going on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people give Austin credit, that hey, they got the greatest food, that it's live music capital of the world.
South by Southwest is there.
Yeah, I mean, it has a great vibe that I don't think has been really. I mean, a lot of celebrities come there like, oh, I love Austin,
Yeah.
I love Austin. It hasn't really been untapped to the world.
No.
No.
Now with the Grand Prix that's there, and then on top of it, there's so many events downtown. This one's actually a little bit up north, where Round Rock, Cedar Park, Pflugerville, Leander and stuff, that hasn't been tapped. But however, it's such a growing population. Cedar Park has the #1 family atmosphere, from my understanding. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, the feel up there and the space is just perfect place to throw an event. The HEB Center is actually the second largest venue outside of the Austin Convention Center.
Really?
Awesome.
Damn, I didn't know
It's
that.
beautiful too.
So your show is going to be outside the.
No, it's actually going to be it's
Cedar
not,
Park?
yes, the HEB Center is where the Stars play, the Spurs, the acoustics. But yeah, a lot of bands go through there, but not any convention. This is the first time that they're hosting an event like this.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That is.
How many people? I mean, how big is this HEB Center? I've never even heard of it.
Sitting down wise, the seat wise, it's like 8,500. But as over the weekend, we're expecting around 15 to 20,000 people. Regarding to
That's a good number,
Yeah.
especially for a first year.
Yeah, we're pushing it again. That's what we're hoping. Ticket sales are kind of the way, from my experience around it, is usually around 2 to 3 times more than pre-sold tickets. So we're doing pretty good regarding to pre-sold, and we're expecting with the traditional marketing and with the billboards and ads and stuff like that, we're gonna get the last push over that.
Hopefully with your con, I mean, I just feel that like too many of the good cons stick up, either on the East or West Coast. They don't want to come south and that's why I said earlier, Texas, we're a big state.
Yeah.
We're not just Houston, Austin, Dallas or San Antonio. You can go to El Paso or, some of the other towns. I mean, they're just as good. I mean, they may not be big and they may be a little far, but still, I mean, Texas is a big state. So, I mean, Texas does need to have, some, even if it's just a small con, they can still, come and, enjoy, what that city has to offer.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, bro. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll be there.
Okay.
Yes, we will.
We'll come and we'll obviously put this on our website. And
We definitely
promote
appreciate
the hell out
it.
of this, of course, man.
Thank you.
Tweet the hell out of this, of course. What are you working on now?
Right now,
I know. Now, Vo actually just had a kid and had a new baby.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're trying to kind of get back into the art, kind of get back to drawing.
I took basically, with family, day job, and promoting the event. I had to push the art in the back burner for a little bit, but still painting. And again, the only time I get to draw is when I do movie events where I do like quick 2-minute sketches for people. But yeah, I'm planning to get back into it pretty hard, do a couple indie books that I've written now, and I have pages, all over the place, but just now gotta put everything in the final touch and, go and re-edit and stuff like that. But yeah, a couple of pretty interesting and, things that I'm passionate about. I want to do that before I go out and pursue anything else.
Perfect. Fantastic. Jason, you good?
Well, I mean, I'm good. I mean, I see all these great sketches here. I mean, so awesome, dude. So awesome.
Thank you.
And I mean, the thing is, it kind of reminds me of, I guess, what was it, the Alex Maleev paintings from like the Daredevil, Bendis' Daredevil run. What they remind me of, man. You got so much around here.
I do a little bit of everything in a way, as you can see over the years. More like my paintings are a little bit more loose and not as tight as my comic book art, because I guess in reality is 3 kids, a 6 and a 4 and 3 weeks. Yeah, it's hard to put the fine details down. So this is all stress relieving right here. So I can just go and put headphones on, play my favorite music, and throw on some paint on the canvas.
Well, I mean, the thing is, there's no one way to do art.
Right.
And the thing is, something like this, and it makes you stand out.
Thank you.
And no one way. And the thing is, if you want to experiment, you can experiment.
Yep.
I mean, that's what art is, all about experimentation.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be it for Vo, because Vo's got a nice line of people waiting to get stuff signed. So Vo is here. Hall D, row 3500 for the weekend. Greater Austin Comic Con.
Go to it.
June 16th and 17th in Cedar Park, Texas. And with that,